Hi, I'm Russell Corey with SeeTheProduct.com, and in our first video demonstration of the Velf, we showed you how it was a new and innovative way to store household items like key fobs and remotes, keeping them in a highly visible, very convenient location. But the Velf is so much more than that. I want you to think of the Velf now as a docking station. And in this product demonstration, I'm going to show you some attachments that you can put directly on the Velf that are going to bring some major conveniences to your life. They're fun and they're going to be easy to install. How easy? Well, imagine you're a college student and you're moving into your dorms and you want a place to put your food, but they have a strict policy you can't damage the walls with screws or nails. So would it be possible to design a shelf that can fit on your Velf? And if you could, how easy would that be to install? Let's find out. Let's see. I would say that was pretty easy. And the best part of all, it is still a Velf.
Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I'm so happy to be stuck with you.
Okay, welcome back. So this is the shelf that I use, and I promise you I didn't cheat. That these are all full. All of them are still sealed, except for the vanilla wafers. My kids did get into the vanilla wafers. The only thing I did do was I put a little Velcro on the items so they wouldn't fall on my head when I moved it. But other than that, it's about 10 pounds of food. Now, the Velfs, when I first came up with them, it was really for lightweight stuff. So I was just using regular off-the-shelf Velcro. But when I started to get the idea of these, big applications that you could use for it, I decided to upgrade it to the 15-pound grade Velcro. So it works really well. But this is the shelf. One of the cool things is there's a docking station right here for a phone. So, kids, if they do use this at school or anyone really, there's a docking station for your phone here, so you can put it there. And that's actually where I was recording it. And the other cool thing that is if you do that, you can always put some lights up here, make a better picture. But I'm actually going to put the camera back on that docking station and do the rest of the product presentation from there. So, one of the things I'm really proud of was for 13 years I worked for the Walt Disney Company, and it taught me to be creative and maximize company assets. One of the great things I think if the Velf could be used as a nameplate for a company, it gives the opportunity for the employee to personalize it, put your favorite Disney character up there. If you went to a trip to Rome, you could put a little souvenir up there on your way back. But it just gives you personality a bit to shine, sitting in the cubicle. You get to show a little bit of yourself. And when you leave, you just slide the person's name tag out, put the new person in, and then, they get to put their, what they like up. Who knows, maybe they like Minnie Mouse, and maybe their first day was around the 4th of July, and they're in a patriotic mood, so they could put the flag up. Now, this is a clock. I use this in my son's room, and I hate it because there's only a little hole back there, and every time I have to change the battery or change the time, it takes me 4 or 5 times to try and get it on that little nail, and it's always getting pushed into the wall, and it's very frustrating. Well, there's nothing easier than just putting it on a Velf. These are some other items I just got right off the shelf. There's a little hook, and this is for a broom holder, and again, these came with adhesive backings on them. Well, all you do is just, you get you take the covering off the adhesive, and then you put the Velcro on it, and now you're ready to go. You put it on your Velf. This is for the broom, and it's all set to go. There's a hook there. You can use that for a tie. You want to put a hat on it. All these little functions right off the shelf. If you wanted to, you could use it for, buy a first aid station. Put that on there. Keep your Band-Aids, whatever you need. Keep it handy. Lights, if you got light pucks, put those on there. And the cool thing is because you're not screwing them in, you're not using adhesives, you get to take them off and put them wherever you want. These bins, I love these little bins. I have these all around my house. Over my dryer, I have 2 of these now. One I put my lint in, so if I'm down on the floor and I'm putting stuff in the dryer and I take the lint out, I don't have to get up and go to the trash can. I just turn behind me on the wall. I've got a little lint bin. I put the lint in there. When it fills up, I just dump that. And then I have a bin next to it with dryer sheets. So now I don't have to try to reach on top of the dryer to get the dryer sheets. It's all down there where I'm working. Very convenient. Now, I think one of the things that I'd love to see is developing a line of pictures. And how easy is that to frame a picture? Now, I have to make a confession that the Velf is actually under consideration at a few companies. It's been submitted to a few, but there's really only one that I think is perfect for it, and that is SureTape Technologies, the makers of duck branded tape. And I think it'd be a perfect fit. I've watched their videos that they post online and learning about the company. I just think they have a sense of producing a valuable product, everyday use, very flexible in what you use it for, but also a sense of humor with all the colors and patterns and the licensing they do for brands. I think SureTape would be great. So whether they just produce the Velfs or they produce the products to go on there. But imagine a line of picture framing that is that simple. If you don't like the picture, you can take it down and put another picture up. You know what? I like this one. So when I started to think about products, that you could design for this, one of the things I thought of was having a spare roll of paper towel holder. So I went to the Home Depot and I just got a few parts right off the shelf, little tube, little bracket, and some duct tape, and I was able to come up with this. And it's just a convenient little holder, and you can put a roll of paper towels up there. So now if we run out of paper towels in the kitchen, I don't have to go to the garage or the closet. I just take a few steps off to the side. It's on a wall that nobody can see, but I know it's there. And I can just take that off, and I don't have to worry about going out to the garage anytime someone spills some milk and it's the last paper towel on the roll. And that got me to thinking about the Velcro shelf. So I went and I got some brackets. And this was the first shelf idea I came up with. But I said, well, there's three things, there's three brackets, surely it could be something simpler about that. And that's when I got the design for the Cubby shelf. So this is the Velf Shelf Cubby prototype that I showed you earlier. And there's the Velcro on the side and there to make Velfs. And on the back, there's the heavy duty Velcro graded for 15 pounds. And this Velf was updated too with that 15 pound graded Velcro to make sure it stayed on the wall. And it goes on so easy. It just doesn't get any simpler than that. And you're ready to go. So, if you have a craft room or a place where you keep mailing supplies, you just start loading up your shelf. And I really hope this product demonstration really brings home the versatility of the Velf. And I hope it finds a home at SureTape with the duck brands, because I think it'd be perfect for it, and I hope you guys see that same potential as well. From the videos I saw, the passion that people have for your brands, I think the Velf can do that. This is a great product, Velcro, that hook and loop fastener. It's a product that went to the moon and back. It's a product that kids, when it's on their shoestrings, shoe straps, they pull it and they play with it because it's so cool. Yet if you go to the store to buy Velcro or hook and loop material, it's often some corner. And, I just don't think it's been utilized the way you guys have, been innovative with duct tape or 3M with Post-it notes with all the colors and variations. So I think there's real opportunity there for someone to come along and really make Velcro cool again. And I really hope that is SureTape and the duck brand. Because one day, I hope this little guy here will join the rest of those products up here. Because I really think under your stewardship, I think the Velf can help change the American home. I think it can change the way we live. And if you think that's crazy, I want you to think about what Steve Jobs said about crazy people. He invented the iPhone, one of the greatest inventions of all time. And this is what Steve Jobs thought about crazy.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.